What it do, Mama's Bomb Crew? What is up? Hey, Sierra. What is up? Let me turn my. Let's see something real quick. Girl, ain't nobody gonna come visit me. Nobody gonna come see me. Girl, I can't hear you. I'm at a restaurant. Hold on, let me put my headphones on. All right. Hey, Wayne Films. Welcome to the live. If you haven't already, please give this live a big thumbs up. 109 is calling. Copy. How is everybody? Hold on a second, you guys. 109. Hold on, you guys. Right when I go to sit down, I gotta get up, and I wasn't doing nothing. Hey, Queen. Hi. I put it on mute. Tell everybody that I put it on mute because I'm helping a client really quick. No, I put it on mute because I'm helping somebody. When I'm done helping her, it's gonna be quick. But when I'm done helping her, then I'm gonna put my sound back on. I wanna keep it confidential. In the closet, okay. I'm here, you guys. My bad. I have so much people in here and everybody left because I had put it on mute for 5 minutes. Hold on. All right, let me help you take that sweater off.
That should go in the hamper.
In the hamper? Okay. As well as your dress?
And this too.
Okay.
You can pull it over here.
Yeah.
And the bra as well.
Okay, let me get this off first.
Okay.
I'll touch the bra. Alright. You want the bra to go in there as well?
Yes, everything.
Everything, okay.
Get a shower tomorrow morning, so.
I got you a clean one, okay?
Thank you.
You want to clean the pens too? You want to change your depends?
I know I'm fine on that. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Never mind. I apologize.
No, that's fine. No need to apologize.
I've been having hemorrhoids and they've been bleeding and
Let me block this up so I can help you.
everything. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And the pins are up there on the, oh, you got it. Okay.
I got you covered.
And the symbol goes in the back, yeah. I had somebody put them on the other day.
Backwards?
Backwards, and I kept thinking, oh, these feel strange.
Oh my gosh. They must have been so tight feeling.
Yes,
huh?
right, they were.
You're in good hands.
I didn't realize what was going on until later.
You thought it was you, huh?
Yeah, I did.
Alright, I'm gonna just slip your nightie over.
Yeah, okay.
There we go.
This is a nice one. It's old and it's soft.
Oh yeah, but it's very soft. Need some help with that or you got it?
No, I can get this.
Alright. So you're reading a book. Is it good?
Yeah, it is. I like her writing. I like the raised horses. I had 17 of them.
17 horses?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And she writes about the West, and I like her books, so it's been pretty good so far.
That's nice. Where do you want me to put it for you?
I'm gonna put it on.
Okay. Do you want your glasses as well?
Yes. But in fact, you can put the glasses in that tub on that bed in there.
Okay.
And putting down the pine and turning down the beds for
Yeah, so you just want me to close the blind and turn.
And just pull the sheet.
Oh yeah, sure, no problem. I'm coming, you guys. I'm almost done. There we go. Okay, I pulled both of the sheets back,
Okay.
and
And if you can pull these back up.
sure. You do know you're bleeding a little, right?
I'm sorry?
You're bleeding a little.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you're aware, okay?
Yeah. Can you pull this up in front? It's way,
It's too low.
well, it's way down.
How's that?
Going up just a little tighter.
A little bit more?
There. That's good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know when things are gonna slow down and stop. I have a collapsed bladder,
Oh, I see.
and
So it happens from time to time? So it happens from time to time?
well, I'm supposed to. I want to have surgery to get it fixed, but they won't do it because I'm too old.
Oh,
I
goodness.
said if you had to do this, you'd fix it.
Exactly.
This is up north.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Can you?
Sure.
Give me a there. That's good. And I can get back into the living room by myself.
Okay, so you're all
We're
done?
all done.
All
Yes,
right,
and
hon.
thank you very much for
No
your help.
problem. You have a good night, okay?
Okay, thanks.
I'm done. All right, dear. Have a good night, okay? All right, y'all, I'm back. So go ahead and share this live so we could get everybody that was in here that left, because I probably had like 5 or 6 people in here and everybody left because I put my phone on mute for like 2 minutes just to help somebody. Like, that's how you guys do me? It's not that serious, y'all. Oh, these lights turn on automatically. She's getting the lady comfortable. She sounds okay. Poor gal is bleeding a little. Hope she recovers in the collapsed lung surgery. May be hard as hell on the body at that age. Oh my gosh, Ian. You see, this is why I like to put my phone on mute, because she has a collapsed bladder is what she was telling me. Yeah, you are the only one watching. Everybody left. Nobody loves me. Let me see if I share it again. Maybe I'll tell them. Okay, I created a post and said that I'm back and I'm not on silent anymore. But that's why I put it. See, I don't like to put it. I came on live because I was like, I'm not doing anything right now. And then I get a call as soon as I go live. And then when I put it on mute, everybody leaves. And then, yeah. How long? And then when I take it off mute, I like to put it on mute because I don't like everybody to hear what my patient is talking about, because they tell me personal stuff, like the lady just now. Yeah. But how long is my shift? I've been here since 2 and I get off at 10. So I'm almost through my shift. They'll be back, mates. Hopefully. I hope so. I hope they don't go again when I get another call. Well, hopefully I don't get. The thing is, I've only gotten like 2 calls today since I've been here all day. But now that it's like getting close to bedtime, everybody like wants help and, you know. Yeah, so. But how was you guys' Sunday today? Hi, everybody that just came in. Hey, Pookie. I'm trying to see you. I believe this is the first time you've been to my live. I'm glad you're stopping by. Your dog died yesterday? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Ian. Oh, that's sad. That's so sad. Oh, I forgot to turn off her pendant. Oh, let me go turn off her pendant. Hold on, guys. I'm down 2 dogs now. Old age. Aw, that's sad. Did you have him all of his life? Yeah, it's the first time. I've been so busy with making videos and work. I completely understand, Pookie. I'm actually going live at work right now. Hey, Star Glover. Hold on, you guys. I'm just gonna go turn off her pendant because it's still showing up. Hold on. Sorry. I'm gonna turn off your pendant, okay? I'm just gonna turn your pendant off. I forgot to turn it off.
All right.
I don't want it to keep
And your
showing
name?
up. Maya.
Myra?
Maya.
Mila.
Maya.
Spell it.
Miya.
Maya.
Yep.
Thank you. I'm Barb and this is Ron.
Hello.
Nice to meet
Nice to
you.
meet you guys too.
Okay.
All right, hon.
Thank
You
you.
guys have a good night, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes.
There's candy and cookies on the counter here. When you come to see us, you're welcome to have one.
Oh, thank you. Oh gosh, yeah, you're putting my government name out there. Hold on. It had a great life for 2 years. Aw. That's nice what you do, Ian. And Star Glover, I am a certified nurse's aide. I'm a CNA. I'm not a nurse, but I'm close to a nurse. I pretty much do everything a nurse does, so you could say that. And I'm all over the place. I'm in hospitals. I work for agencies. I came to this assisted living to help out, so I'm all over the place. Hey, Khadijah. Hey, Miklaboja. Sorry. Hey, Jaden. Hey, Trav one time. What's up, you guys? See, this is what I need to do. It's just when I go live at night, well, I don't go live at night. That's the problem. I always go live in the day or in the morning. And I barely have people. But I see if I go live at night, that's where I get most people. But I be at home sleep, you guys. I don't never work. The latest I work until is 7. I never work till 10 usually, unless I come here. Or sometimes I work 2 to 6 here. Depends what shift is available. But tomorrow I'm going to be back to my 7 to 7 shift. So I'm probably going to be really tired tomorrow. But I am going to try to get... Don't get busted when doing this. I got a lot of people got busted doing this. Nah, I don't do it often. It's just like the floor that I'm working is not, people rarely call me. Like I've been literally, I was chatting with the woman at the front desk because it's like right close to my people. So we were like talking my whole shift, but that's why you see when I go into a patient's room, I put my live on silent and stuff, and I would never show any of my patients on my live at all. Like, I would never do that. I keep everybody, private, so I would never do that. But right now it's just downtime, and this is pretty much what I'm told to do on downtime. Not to go live, of course, but I could sit down and I could be on my phone or wherever. I just have to pay attention and make sure I get to everybody, you know what I mean? So, thank you, Star Clover. Hey, Tony. Yes, everybody, please give this live a big thumbs up. Also, you guys, also, I created a community post, and it's a poll. I know put a lot of community posts up, but skip on my live streams and go down to my poll and vote, because I'm gonna be doing I'm gonna try to put out a story time. So I want you guys to go vote on what story time I should do. I've been doing this. Hold on. Wow. I've been doing this 7 years. So since I was 18, I've been doing this. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and I'm going to be 24 in July. So it's 7 years I've been doing this already. And I took a break for like 3 weeks. If you guys been like watching my lives lately, I took a break for like 3 weeks and tried, because I've done office work and stuff like that, like in between or whatever, but I always fall back to this for some reason. And I was working recently, like this Monday that passed is when I quit my other job, because I was working in an office job for 3 weeks, but it definitely did not work out. Like, if you've been in my lives these past couple days, you would hear the story, but it's like, yeah, it wasn't for me. I always fall back to this job. So it's like now, instead of fighting against this job, I'm like accepting that this is where, and I enjoy helping people. I enjoy talking to everybody. Like, I just love it. Like, that's the best part. So I feel like this is where I'm meant to be. So this is what I'm pretty much going to be doing. So I love your live streams. I've missed them lately. I know, Ian, I haven't seen you pop up in so long. But it's okay, though. It's okay. You're here now, so that's all that matters. I know people are busy. Not everybody can make it to my live. That's why it's like... And it also depends on what... You got a car and a great job, homie. You got it made. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Mick. Oh, I'm sorry if I'm saying this wrong. I'm just going to say Mick Jesse. Laboja. I don't want to say it wrong, so I'm going to say Mick Jesse. But, yeah, Ian, I can't really complain. I just feel bad sometimes because it's like daycare is so expensive. Like right now, my mother-in-law is watching the kids for me, so I'm like trying to work as much as I can before she goes to work. And then I can't work as much. But sometimes I feel bad because I don't want to leave everything on my man, even though I know that his job can like... we can be okay, like his job can like cover everything, but it's like paycheck to paycheck. Like with 3 kids, it's not easy. Like emergencies happen, things come up. It's like it's hard, but I try to do I try to work as much as I can, you know, just to back him up. One job is enough, not like in Hawaii. We have to work more than 2 jobs just to make it by. Really, Pookie? Hey, Chuki. I know nobody's name in here is Chuki, but Ileana Sanchez, that's my sister, so my blood sister at that. That's her nickname, so that's who I'm talking to. But that's crazy, Pookie. But it's really expensive over here, though. It's not... I don't know how Hawaii is, but it's really expensive. But I actually am working 2 jobs right now. Like Monday, tomorrow, I'm going to be working for another job. And then, and then I work for this agency. Not this agency, but my agency sent me here. My agency send me to the hospitals. They send me to assisted living. They send me all over the place. Anywhere care is needed, they send me there, so... Yeah, the rent is in Hawaii costs about over $1,000 or more. Yeah, that's how it is over here, Pookie. And do the jobs in Hawaii pay? Like, what is like the average pay in Hawaii? My rent is $350 a month, Ian. Are you serious? Do you have like a 1-bedroom or a studio? $350 a month? $1,000 rent is only for 1 bedroom. Oh wow, that's kind of like how Fort Lauderdale is. That's how Fort Lauderdale is now. For a 1-bedroom, you pay like $1,000. If you want like a 3-bedroom, you're looking at more than $1,500 really. It's crazy. But it's the city, so I mean, not a lot of people can complain. 2-bedroom terrace house with rear garden. Ian, 350 in UK. But hold on, you said you have 3 jobs though. Do they not pay at jobs or something? I gotta look that up. That's crazy. I gotta look that up, Ian, because I might be having to move to the UK if you have a 2-bedroom and you pay $350 a month. Right now the pay is it's $9.78 per hour. Oh wow, Poopy. And that's minimum wage, or that's like above minimum wage for like a good job. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, that's a good amount. Like, if you get a job for $9.78, people are like, oh, that's not bad. Is that like how it goes, or is that like minimum wage? It's because it's a council house. So you have like roommates and stuff, Ian? That's just a good job. Oh wow, Poopy. Yeah, that's not. I don't know. That's not good at all. Especially if your rent is over 1,000. That's bad. That's bad. Yeah, I was some jobs you have to work hard to make $10 or over. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Well, $10 over here. Like right now, like most jobs are starting at like 11 over here. Most jobs. But I did go to like a poor project house out in North England in the poor miners of the working class. Okay, Ian. Okay. But what was I gonna say? Like probably like 2 years ago. Now I have experience in this job. Like at the time I had like 5 years behind me with doing this job, and I remember I went to that's why I don't work for facilities. That's why I work for agencies, because I get paid more, and I'm not in the same place every day. I get to experience and meet new people. But I had went to this facility to apply, and I went on the interview. She was like, oh, I had all my paperwork in line, like I had everything pretty much. So she's like, oh, you're very, you're overqualified for this job, blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay, so what is the pay? She had the nerve to look at me and tell me $8 and really? And I was gonna be doing so much work, like a lot of work. Like I was gonna be taking care of like 15 patients, serving them breakfast, lunch, dinner, like 12-hour shifts. Like it was, wow. So I spoke to her and I was like, but I have experience. Like, is there any way that you can hire my pay or whatever? And she's like, yeah, I can talk to human resources and see what I can do. She talked to human resources, and they told her that the most they can pay me is $9.50. $9.50. She called me and she said, I spoke to her and she said that because of your experience, she can give you $9.50. I said, I'm very sorry to tell you this, but I'm gonna have to decline the offer because that's just not what I was looking for. $9.50 to do more work? Oh, I don't even want to get into that. It's always something. I chainsaw trees and cut firewood now and turn over dirt for vegetables. Oh, okay, Ian. Oh, hell no. $8? No, my sister's on 20 an hour. Really, Ian? What does she do? What does she do? Well, I don't know. I just feel like I want to do, I don't know. But that job that I was at, it's like, I've been like, she directs goods trains. Oh, wow. That's good. $20 an hour is really good. That's really good. But I feel like, okay, I started going back to church like 3 weeks ago, right? And I got that last job that I was at like 3 weeks ago. And as the weeks went by, I was only there for 3 weeks. As the weeks went by, I was like, like I was praying, I'm like, I just want something better. Like, this is not for me. When I tell you, I was like sitting there every day, and it's like, I'm there by myself. So it's like, I'm miserable. Like I'm just depressed, miserable. Like I'm just sitting there thinking, and like the man was using me, and it was bad. Sorry, I got to go. Got more editing I have to do. Much more in your live stream. Take care. Be safe. Stay safe. I love you. Bye, Pookie. Thank you for stopping by. Hope to see you in my next live. But I gotta do it. I'm gonna do a story time on that because it's been crazy. But like he really like messed everything up on Monday to where I was like, I'm not gonna go back to that job. Like I packed all my stuff up, and my mindset was like not to go back to that job. And it's crazy because like 30 minutes later, now my job, like my nursing job, did not have any work for me. And it's crazy because when I was driving home that day, like literally did not have work for me at all. Like it's a slow season, like no work at all, right? So when I left and I was with the mindset and I was like, I can't go back to that job. Like I'm not gonna go back to that job. Like I have to do something. On my way home, I got a text message from my job to go on a 12-hour shift the next day. So I took it and I didn't go to work the next day. I made up some excuse. And then Tuesday night, I got a phone call from my other agency job for a permanent shift. Now, mind you, they didn't have any work for a permanent shift. So I went to work last week. This week I went Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Then my other agency called me to come here today. And then I have to go to work Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And then my permanent days are going to start, which is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. I know I'm getting y'all confused, but Monday, Tuesday, Thursday are going to be my normal days. But I still have Wednesday and Friday, Saturday and Sunday to do this job. So, and I'm making good money with that job. Even though it's a little bit of drive, that aircon is blasting. The what? How the kids and husband, is he at work now? I think you said your mother-in-law is watching the kids. Yeah, my mother-in-law is watching the kids, and my husband got off work at 3:30 today, but his friend's car broke down, so he went to go help him. So now they're all at my house. So, yeah, but he's at home. He's been home. But yeah, I just felt like, well, that's besides all of that, but it's like it just came at a perfect time. And I feel like it was like a sign that instead of me fighting to get away from this job, I just need to stay with this job because this is like the job for me. Like, I don't know what that was, but I feel like this is like the job for me, honestly. Like, I just need to stay with this job because this job I can actually loud hissing. I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's not here. Don't scare me, Ian. Like, don't scare me. You got me scared. I don't know. Don't scare me. They have like a little low music. Hey, Elena. Elena's. I hope I said that right. But hey, girl. So yeah, I feel like it was a sign telling me that I just need to get back to wearing my scrubs, ditch the work clothes, and just come do what I was doing before. Like, I just feel so at peace now with this job, like coming back to this job. It was like I had to go to that job to see where I really wanted to be, you know what I mean? But I'm happy now, so. But that's besides the point. Y'all don't want to hear me talking about all that stuff right now. Y'all probably like, oh gosh, really? I just got off work. I don't want to talk about your work. Like, you can work where you want. Yeah, with this job, I can go to any agency. I could turn down any shift. I can pick up any shift. So, yeah, it's like, yeah. And it's not like a demanding job. Like, I have to be here Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Yeah, exactly, Ian. I'm going to try to look into it because I don't have my high school diploma, so I need to, like, work on my GED or something before I can enroll in school. Or I want to, like, pick up a certain trade or something so I can, like, open up a business on the side. Like, I have a lot of stuff going on in my mind, and that's my problem. Like, my mind is constantly racing and running and, like, different things I want to do. But I really need to, like, buckle down and focus on one thing and push for that one thing because I know I can do it. It's just I have so much running through my mind that it's like, and then the money too is like, I want to save Me and my man want to save and open a business, but it's like we can't save. So, yeah. Hey, IRNG Bomb Builder. Welcome to the live. I believe this is your first time in my live. Go ahead and hug up Ian. Go grab Ian up. He is wonderful and will show you support. Also, you guys, I don't know if I said it. I said it earlier. Go to my community post and go cast your vote on my poll so I can know what story time to tell. Go cast your vote, y'all. I really want to start doing story times because every time I'm in my lives, somebody says something and I start telling a story time. So I'm like, dang, I could really be doing videos of this. It's just easier to talk to you guys than it is to talk to myself. You know what I mean? I'd rather tell a story to you guys and have you guys writing back to me than me sitting here talking to myself. So you could work for yourself in the digital world. Everyone can contact you via computers and you can do house calls for the wealthy. Hi, Bond Builder. Hold on. How would I go about that, Ian? I would like to do that. I would love to be at home and be like constantly like I would love to work from home and be able to like do everything off of my phone. Like send emails, text messages, like just do stuff like, you know, at home on the computer. Like I would love to do that. You know what I mean? I would love to do that. Like YouTube, I love doing YouTube. Even like besides the money, like I love, even though I don't get no money, y'all, but like even if there was a possibility that you can't make money, like I love YouTube. Like I love going live. I love talking to y'all. I love uploading videos and seeing y'all comment. Like I just love it. But since you can actually get paid from YouTube, I'm waiting on these dang watch hours because I have no watch hours, y'all. As many times as I go live, not a lot of people show up, so my watch hours are like inching. I'm not even halfway. But I'm looking forward to getting my little 50 cent from YouTube, you know. My little 50 cent, 25 cent, whatever it is. Y'all do me a favor and go share this live stream so we could get some more people in here. We could like network, y'all. I shared this live out and a couple people came in here, but I don't know if I'm boring or what it is. But a lot of people tend to come in here and then they leave. I don't know if somebody else is going live, but yeah. I can't wait to go home. I still have like a whole hour. Private healthcare, you can set a high average rate, although just earning enough and spending family time is best left as defense in the whole social care program. Really, Ian? I didn't think you were that old. And that's crazy because I was literally thinking about that today to start like a private healthcare company because I can't actually start like a real healthcare company because I'm not a registered nurse. But I was even thinking like, what if I open a company and I hire a registered nurse? That way I can become like a real legit company. But how would I go about like I don't know how I would go about doing it. That's the thing. Like I've done research on it, but I haven't looked too deep in it. And my mother-in-law does the same job as me, so I know like 2 brains is better than 1. So we can actually do something and like start our own little, you know, agency. And like it's just I don't know how I would get to reach people to actually get clientele. That's the problem. Like I need to like really reach out to get clientele. You know what I mean? I'm gonna look into it because see I come to this facility a lot and they love the way I work, they love the way I treat the patients. Everywhere I go everybody just loves me. I don't know. Like this is just how I am. I'm just nice. I just help people. Like I don't get frustrated with them. Like I don't know, but I'm thinking about you don't say you're a nurse, you call yourself a care assistant. Okay. And how would I reach people though? That's the problem. Like I'm thinking of ways of how, see, I can do that. I'll get business cards and everything, but how would I like reach people over the internet? You know what I mean? But I'm thinking about it because I can like actually make business cards and stuff and like like facilities that I come to, I can like give them my card and be like, oh, I'll charge you cheaper than, because the agencies, they charge a lot. They charge like 20 something dollars an hour. And then if it's by myself and my mother-in-law, we don't need $20 an hour. Well, $20 an hour is good, but you know, we can compete with other companies and be like, oh, we'll charge you $18 an hour. But the upside about it is I don't have to pay anybody. That's going to me. So I can like give them my business cards everywhere I go and stuff like that. I just have to be careful because you advertise on social media for free. That's it. Yeah, I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna think about that because the thing is too, I don't have Instagram, I don't have Facebook. This is the only social media I have. And like when me and my man got together, we told each other, you know, we were just gonna leave Facebook, Instagram, everything alone because, you know. But that's a good idea. I'm gonna like try to see if I can get things up and running. I'm gonna talk to my mother-in-law, see if we can do something because that would be a good idea. I would definitely make like a Facebook and an Instagram and like, you know, promote and get into like groups, you know, like try to join groups with like elderly people that are doing activities and stuff, and just YouTube and WhatsApp for me. Yep, me too, Ian. That's all I have. That's all I have. See, if I had Facebook and I had all of that and I had like a big following on Instagram and Facebook, I would have been started a business a long time ago because I have people. But I don't deal with none of that. I just don't have time for it. Like YouTube, if YouTube like takes up all my time now, it's like I wouldn't have time, you know? Like, I don't know. But I'm gonna think about it because I'm really gonna think about it. I'm tired of working for people. Let's act as great. You, John, and Ian. Alright, I'm gonna keep that in mind, Ian. But yeah, it's just reaching people is the problem. You can even talk in the voice message. Yeah, I know, Ian. I know, it's cool. I don't know if this is Dateline. They're giving some murder mystery show on Dateline right now. But I have the volume turned on. Is everyone asleep or they're watching TV? Well, hey Cody Spinks. The thing is, everybody, see, I'm not in memory care. Usually when I come here, hey Agnes. Yes, I'm at work right now. I get off at 10. But it's like already like, what car are you driving now? Hey Rebecca. I'm driving I need to do a car reveal because I remember telling y'all like last year, I remember telling y'all in the beginning of the year that I was gonna get my dream car and I got it. But yeah, I'm not gonna even expose it, but right now I'm driving my Hyundai Santa Fe. Hey Rebecca. Are you on the East Coast? I am on the West Coast, I believe. Yeah, I'm on the West. Yeah, I'm on the West Coast. No. I'm on the West Coast of Florida because somebody asked me that before. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm on the East. And they were like, oh, so you're by California or something like that. No, I'm on the West Coast of Florida. I don't know if I have it like a so cool. Hey Ian, no. I'm on the West Coast of America. On the West. So where you live, Agnes? What state? Yes, I'm on the southeast. Agnes, you paid them. Girl, Agnes, you better pay them parking tickets before they put a dang lien on your license plate. I think that's what they do, right? If you don't pay for parking tickets. Ian, don't come for me. Ian done came for you, and now I'm about to school you, bro. You better pay them parking tickets. Callie is the best. I grow oranges. And then you would have to send me some because my kids are obsessed with oranges right now. Like, obsessed. I got them some oranges from work to bring them home. Look. I'm gonna bring them some oranges home. They love oranges. I bought a bag of oranges like yesterday or the day before yesterday, and they ate all of them already. And they have other stuff. They even have popsicles, and they rather eat the oranges than the popsicles. And I'm like, I got some good children. Hey, my blended family. I fixed those tickets for you, honey. Agnes, take it to I don't know if they have it down there. Take it to Ticket Clinic, and they'll handle it for you. I wish I had a lemon tree. You guys are funny. I wish I had what lemon tree. I wish I had an avocado tree. 2,000, Agnes? What the heck? Where were you parking? Where the heck were you parking? In the middle of the street? Hey, my blended family. Agnes, where were you parking? Seriously, $2,000? That's crazy. Oh, wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's a lot of money on parking tickets. Next time, Google. Go on Google and Google the Ticket Clinic. Yeah, just nobody's bored. Nobody's calling me. Yeah, I have additional fees like noon. Oh, I see. That's a lot of lettuce. Hey, Honeybee Production. McJesse, you're back. Also late fees. Oh, but if you guys get regular like parking tickets, speeding tickets, anything like that, Google the ticket clinic. I think you pay them like no matter how much your ticket is, I think you pay them like $100 or something, and they'll go to court for you and get it handled. The ticket clinic. It's cool. I have the money. Oh, okay. I'm getting tired. I usually don't go live this late. I'm usually in bed at this time. But it's not funny. Getting back. No, I think Agnes learned her lesson after paying $2K. She should be good now. Yeah, I know, Agnes. That's a lot. You know, at least it's all done and over with. Where do you work? A hospital? Doing what? I'm a CNA. Honeybee. I'm a CNA right now, and I'm in an assisted living facility right now. But I do go to the hospital, and I go to people's homes. Like tomorrow, I'm gonna be tomorrow I'm gonna be with a patient, with my permanent patient. But Thursday, he was in the hospital, and I brought him from his hospital to his home. So now I watch him in his home. But I'm in an assisted living facility right now. I got stopped by the cops so many times. They would threaten to tow my car until they saw me ill and left me alone. Really, Agnes? That's crazy. It's funny because, like, since I've had my license since the day I turned 18, and it's funny. But I've had my license since the day I turned 18, and thank the Lord, I have not gotten pulled over not one time. I've been in the car with my man, and we've gotten pulled over together. But yeah. My sister used to be a CNA too. That's cool, girl. That you do that. Yeah, Honeybee. It's not bad. I was telling everybody that I had tried something new and I was working at well, I've worked office jobs, but I was working at this office job for 3 weeks and it was not for me. And like, God called me and was like, this is what I need to be doing. So I'm so relieved and so happy that I came back to doing this job. Like, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna marry you. I'm gonna get married with you. You are very beautiful. Thank you. You gotta be careful with those coppers. You're always blasting for them when you're full of revelation. Stop resisting. All the time, Ian. All the time. I remember when I was younger, I got into a fight with a cop. But I was under 18. We literally got into a fight. And they slammed me. They slammed me on my shit. And I spent 7 days in juvie. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not even gonna talk about that. But yeah. No, in Cali, I'm friends with cops because I was a journalist in college. Okay, that's cool, Agnes. That's good that you like doing that job. Yeah, I didn't like. Okay, I like doing this job, but certain cases I don't like doing. Certain cases I don't like doing. That's why I was like, oh, I'm gonna find something else. But then when I went there, it was like teaching me a lesson. Like, that's not where I'm supposed to be. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. So let's see each other. Oh, okay, they touched you. Yeah, Agnes, because I was like resisting arrest. I'm not gonna lie, I was fighting them. So this was when I was young. I was probably like 15 or something. I was fighting them. So yeah, they just grabbed me and like slammed me on the car. Nobody slapped me, honeybee. They literally just slammed me on the car, and I was like, I was going crazy. I was bad, but I'm not gonna talk about that, y'all. This is a family channel. I'm supposed to be like, not talking about that stuff. I'm an angel, y'all. Hey, Sippy Gill. I know Agnes. But everybody, now that I have 6 people in the building, y'all go back to my community post and vote. Go to my poll. I know I posted like my lives and stuff like that, but go to my community post and please, please, please do me a favor and vote for what story time you guys want to see from me. Because I really want to start doing story times for you guys. So go back and vote. That way I could get these videos going for y'all. I'm doing good, Sippy Gill. That's still not like that. I know, honeybee, but it is what it is. It's all done and over with. You're so pretty, girl. Thank you, Sippy Gill. I don't feel like that. Like, my eyebrows is tore up, my hair is tore up, I got pimples, I got no makeup, my teeth, like, I'm Puerto Rican and I'm from New York, grew up there since I was 12, and then I lived in, Florida. I live in Florida right now. I love stories. I will be voting. Yes, honeybee, go. And it's fun, y'all. Y'all literally just I put like what story time you want to see from me, and I listed like 4 different story times, and I give you guys an option to comment if you want to comment, and you literally click it and you can see like if you're voting, you can vote. Like, it's fun, y'all. It's fun. Go vote. Vote for your girl. Vote so I can get you. Go vote. I just subbed, so can't wait. Thanks, Agnes. I appreciate the love too when you have time. Of course, Agnes. Of course. Listen, I'm a big supporter. Do you go live at all, Agnes? Because I love it when my people go live. But when my people go live, I'm there. I am there. Okay? And I'm not really the one to be jumping in and out of lives and stuff like that, but I'm there. Like, I'm gonna be there, trust me, if you go live. Honey, how are you, dear? I'm there, though. See, and that's the thing. Like, I feel bad because sometimes I can't, like, watch everybody's videos and, like, comment. But even if I watch your videos and I don't comment, I do watch your videos. Like, I do support, you know? I do, but I private them because it's a hot mess. Don't feel bad. I have some on private too, and I actually had to put the video I did on Friday on private because I was talking like deep into detail. Like it was a whole bunch of girls in there, and we were talking about like our birth stories and like stuff we went through, and then they were bringing up like the abortion thing and stuff, and we were like getting real deep into the talk. So I'm gonna put that one on private, but I think I'm gonna start like putting all my lives on private because I want my videos to show up. I don't want people to think I'm only doing lives because I do have videos. Nah, I want to hear all that. You could go watch it. It's not, wasn't like, I just was telling my life experiences and stuff. About like, yeah, about stuff. I want to see the truth. Well, Agnes, you better go see the truth before I put it on private because I ain't going to have everybody up in my business. I'm not going to have everybody up in my business judging me. Nah, I'm just joking. I don't really care. It's the truth. It's the truth, really. It's the truth. But the only reason why I want to put, give me 24 hours. I got you, girl. It's probably going to be up for more than 24 hours because I'm going to forget. I'm going to watch a few of your videos, But, yeah. I like to put, I haven't really been putting my lives on private, but I think I am, because I just want people to see my videos. I don't want people to think I only go live. Like, I actually do have videos. Like, Agnes does really good stuff. I just bested her, and she's awesome. I just bested her. I'm gonna check you out, Agnes. I'm definitely gonna check you out, girl. I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate you guys. Good conversation. See, right now, I would literally be sitting here. Well, I will obviously be watching people's videos right now, but my hours suck. And I wanted to talk to you guys. So, yeah, if it wasn't for YouTube, like, what would I be doing? Sitting here, twirling my thumbs, watching Dateline murder shows so I can go home and get nightmares and, like, think somebody's chasing me in the parking lot and stuff. Like, yeah. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, it's slow. See, I come to this facility like quite often, but I'm in memory care. So memory care, it's like a lot of work, and everybody needs help. It's memory care. So it's like a lot more work over there, and that's usually where I am. But I'm on the other side of the building where it's like assisted living, so everybody's pretty much independent. Like I helped 2 people out. All I did was wheel their wheelchair to the dining room and wheel them back. And then that one lady, when I started on my live, all I did was help her to the bathroom. She doesn't have any legs. She has 2 prosthetic legs. So I literally just helped her to the bathroom and changed her clothes, and she does everything herself, and she lives with her husband, so that's all she needed help with, and that's pretty much all I've done today. And I get paid $3 extra to come here, so, I mean, come on. It's like, wow. I just can't believe I even tried that other, like, it just makes me so mad. Like, I can't even, like, wrap my mind around the fact that I even went into, like, yeah, the position was good, office/project manager, but it was like a Mickey Mouse job to me. Like, I couldn't transfer if I wanted to. Like, that's not a long life job. Like, and the money that they were paying me, I make, like, doing this, literally sitting here right now, I make probably like $3 more, and I'm doing nothing. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's the light. I thought I had something in my hair. Hey, SW, my bad. I'm always talking. My mouth just don't stop. I just be talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. I just dropped my first hip-hop song. I want to know what you guys think. I'm going to check it out, SW. By the way, go to I probably said this on my other live that you were in, but go to my community post and go vote so you guys can get a story time out of me. I hope you ain't worried about money. Everyone has to around here. I suppose everyone does unless they load it. You need a lottery win. That's so funny you said that, Ian. Because I called my man yesterday and I was like, babe, We need to start doing scratch offs. Like everybody's winning money off of scratch offs. Like this lady I spoke to, she never played scratch off. She literally went in the store and bought one $2 scratch off, a $2 scratch off, y'all, and she won $1,000. And I'm like, why couldn't that be me? Like, you know what $1,000 would do right now? I would like pay off a lot of bills. Like, and that's the thing too. It's not even like I want money to go party or to do this and do that. Like, I just want to pay my bills. Like, that's it. I want to pay my bills and not have to worry about anything right now. Like, that's all I care about is my bills. I don't even go out and do anything. You guys, well, you guys already know me, but I'm happy with doing a puzzle. I'm happy with reading a book. I'm happy with going for a drive. Like, I don't need to be partying and doing this and doing that. Like, I just want my bills to be paid, so my house to be clean, so I could sit down and do a puzzle or read a book after I put the kids to sleep. Like, I'm not a difficult person. They're okay, but don't buy more than, say, 2 a week. What, the scratch offs? Oh, socks and sandals is dank. LOL. That's funny. That's so funny. I remember in high school, everybody used to wear slides and socks. Don't waste your money on scratch cards. You get addicted. Yeah, I know. It's funny because my man was like that. He needs to find a new habit because he spends a lot of money on something else, and I'm not really going to mention on here, but he spends a lot of money on something else. So he's like, I think I'm going to, instead of buying that, I think I'm going to buy scratch off. And I'm like, well, at least we might benefit.
Marie W., where are you at?
That's not funny. I'm sort of against gambling. That's true. I don't see. The thing is, I was just like, I want. I'm not gonna go crazy, y'all. I'm probably gonna buy like 1 or 2 like a week, like Ian said. I'm not gonna go crazy, and I'm probably gonna buy the dollar scratch off, so the $2 scratch off. So I'm not gonna go and spend $5 on a scratch off and then lose. Like, that don't make no sense. Like, I'm trying to gain money and not lose money. You know what I mean? I'll take my little change and go get a $2 scratch off or whatever, and pray that I win my $2 back or more. But I don't. It's funny because I was talking to my dad on the phone not too long ago, and I was like, man, he was like, I want to win the lottery, and I was like, I want to win the lottery too. And we were laughing because we're like, well, we ain't never gonna win the lottery because we don't play. We can't win if we don't play. And I'm like, that's so true. Socks and sandals is a wrap on me from when I went camping with a friend. Oh my gosh, honeybee. What car you got now, Mom? The same car. Well, I gotta do like a car tour, review, because I did get a new car, but my man is driving it right now because I have like a family car, which I don't mind because I like to drive it when I'm alone because it's like my dream car. I wanted that car for the longest, but I have a 2015 Mercedes-Benz C250 in red and black leather seats, which is the exact kind of car I wanted. I finally got it, and but the car that I'm driving now, I'm driving my Hyundai Santa Fe. That's our family car. Hyundai Santa Fe Sport is what I'm driving now. But that car's almost paid. Ow, why is my hand doing this? I got like a really bad cramp in my hand just now. That was so weird. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm going through this whole life. I'm getting so old. So I'm only gonna be 24. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, but I'm almost done paying off for the Santa Fe, so I'm not gonna get rid of it. I want to pay it off because it is a really good car. But yeah, I gotta do the car review, car tour and stuff. But I'll do that for you guys soon. You like Mercedes-Benz and it was mine. I got to go to dinner now. I was calling, but I hope to see everyone later. Bye, honeybee. Thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna go check out your rap. Mercedes badge on the chain around my neck. LOL. That's funny. My man on his keys, he has it's on his keys. But he has, because we have two Mercedes parked in front of the house. One is a 2002 E320, which is like really old, but you know, he used to drive that before because we always try to keep two cars. So I had the Honda Santa Fe and he used to drive that car. But the Honda Santa Fe we share, and then he surprised me and got me the Mercedes. So yeah, I like the old ones too. It runs perfectly fine. It's just nobody is not really driving it anymore because we got the new car. But he surprised me and got the Mercedes. But I'm not that type of girl that's like, oh, you can't drive it. It's my car, blah, blah. I just love looking at it. Honestly, like I wanted that car for so long. Like I just love looking at it. I don't even have to like drive it. Like, and even when I drive it, I love driving it. Like it's perfect. Like I just love it. But he's been driving it like mostly because I be having the kids and stuff like that. So I don't mind driving my Honda Santa Fe. I love my Honda Santa Fe. We've been through too much. And it's been so reliable. I've had a Honda, the engine's on Honda, so fast and reliable. Yeah, my mother-in-law has a Honda. She has a Honda Civic. Oh my gosh, Ian. It's crazy you say Honda Accord. You know that was my first car. I had a white 2000 and I want to say 8 or 2008 Honda Accord in white. That was my first car ever. Like, that was my first car ever. Like, yeah. That was my first car, a Honda Accord. And it's crazy because I wanted my first car to be a Honda Civic, but my man got me a Honda Accord, and I love my Honda Accord more than anything. Like, that was my baby. My baby. But my mother-in-law has a Honda Civic right now, and her car is so reliable. Like, she be going everywhere in her little Honda. My first car was a 1962 Hyundai Minx. I don't even know what kind of car that is. I gotta look it up. And it's funny too because I remember, this is probably like 3 years ago. I remember we went on a car lot and we bought the car cash. It wasn't a lot, but I don't know if you know what a Saab is. I think it was a 19 something, 1900 some 1990 something Saab. And I don't know too much about cars, you know what I mean? I just like the outside, and that's what I like. I don't know about the engine, I don't know about none of that. And I remember we went on the car lot, and my man was like, oh my gosh, that's a Saab. That's a Saab. And I was like, okay. And he's like, I think we should get this car. And then he checked the miles on it, and it had like such low mileage. It was like an old man probably had the car. And I was like, I don't want this car. Like, I didn't, because the outside, it was like an older car, but the outside was really nice and clean. And they were selling it for cheap. And my man knows about cars, so he's like, we have to get this car. This is a Saab. It has low mileage. Like, we have to get this car. And I was like, I don't really like it. And he's like, trust me, when you drive it, you will like it. And I liked it. Can you believe we both loved our Accords? Was yours auto? I know so, 900 or 9,000 miles. It was a S3. I forgot what number. Oh, 9. No. Oh goodness, I can't think of the number. The model number of the Saab was, I can't remember, something. I forgot. It was like two. It was like a letter and a number, I think. 93. No. I can't think of it. I don't remember. Saab Turbo in black, always wanted one. Yeah, it was a two-door, silver, like a dark gray, dark silver, whatever. It was a two-door Saab with a sunroof and drop top. No, not a sunroof. It was drop top. That's what it was. But yeah. Honda Matic gearbox in my Honda. It had low end drive, accelerated, and rocket and air. Oh wow. Well, I had a normal. I don't know too much about cars. I just know like the make and model and like how they look and stuff. But my Honda Accord, That was my baby. That Honda Accord took me everywhere. That's the car, like my son, the first car my son ever was in. Like, that was my car. Like, that was my baby. But I remember the first boo-boo I gave the car, I remember is when I used to do newspaper overnight. And I hit this lady or man, whatever, whoever lived there, I hit their mailbox so hard. And it was a black mailbox, so I ended up having like a black dent on the back of my Honda. And I remember being so pissed off. I was like, oh my gosh, like I just ruined my car. Like it was perfect, the body was perfect, and I just went and put a big black dent in it. But yeah. Can you change a spare and put oil and check the level? Yeah, I can. I can actually do that. My man has taught me how to do all of that. Sometimes it depends, because sometimes like the tire, like for my SUV, I haven't done it to my SUV, so it's like the tire might be too heavy for me to pick up to put it back on, you know, to be able to do it. But I see my man change a tire 100 gazillion times. I see my man change the brakes 100 gazillion times. So I seen him do tires 100 times, brakes 100 times, oil 100 times. Like, I pretty much know how to maintain a car, pretty much. Like, I'm not as dumb as I used to be. Like, he's actually taught me how to, like, maintain my car and stuff, and to check to see if I need tires, if I need oil, if I need anything, pretty much. If I need brakes, like, he's good on stuff like that. Like, his friend, today he left work at 3:30, and his friend's car broke down at the job, and he knew what the problem was. So he's gonna try to see if we can go over there and fix it tomorrow for him, because I don't know what it is. He's been working on cars since he was so young. Like, the lower control arm broke on the Mercedes, because he like hit a curb by accident, and the lower control arm broke, and he literally went and bought the parts the next day, and he fixed it in like 30 minutes tops. Like, he's so fast. Like, he literally fixed it, and the car's been running pretty good. So stuff. Yeah, he's mad chill. Like, he likes his man cave, which is the garage. He likes his man cave. What is his hobbies? I don't even know. I don't know what his hobbies are. He's just chill. Like, he just likes to chill and just relax, and I don't know what hobbies. I gotta think of like some hobbies. I don't know. Like, we used to do a lot of stuff when we lived in Fort Lauderdale, but now that we moved back here, he pretty much just chills in his man cave, really. I don't know any hobbies he really likes to do. I don't know. Has he got a shop in the garage and shit? Drills? Well, the garage, it has a whole bunch of tools. He has like the big tool organizer, whatever the heck you call it. He has like a whole bunch of jacks, like, you know, different ton jacks, like for different cars. He has a whole bunch of tools, like a whole bunch of tools. Because every time something is needed, like every time we gotta get our car fixed, instead of him like renting the tool or like buying it and then returning it, he always like goes full out whenever he has to fix a car, and like buys all the tools and like keeps them, because he's like, you never know if I'm gonna need this tool again to fix, you know, and then I have it. I don't have to go and buy more tools and stuff like that. So he has a lot of freaking tools, like a lot. And he used to do a lot of locksmith work when we lived in Fort Lauderdale. So the only thing is that like he doesn't get calls over here, which I really would like to find a company that can like get us calls, like directly, like get us locksmith calls, so that he could do it again, because he used to make a lot of freaking money. But he's done locksmith, he's done roadside assistant. Like, he's a hard-working, hands-on type of guy. You know what I mean? He's not like somebody that could sit behind a computer or like talk on the phone, or like he's not that type of guy. Like, he needs to be hands-on. Like, right now he works at a mechanic shop. He works at a mechanic shop for Walmart. So I wonder if he has any Snap-on. They're like gold here. What's Snap-on? I wish I had a little scrambled dirt bike. That's cute. Yeah, Well, his hobby, one hobby that I did know he did, but he doesn't do it anymore because we sold them. But you know the four wheelers, he used to do. He used to ride four wheelers and dirt bikes and stuff like that. But we sold the four wheelers that we had when we were moving. We sold them because we didn't have anywhere to put them. We had two of them. We had a black one and we had a like a. I'm trying to figure out what color it was. It was blue, but it was like a really bright blue. But we had two of those. Yeah, I know. I used to be scared all the time when he used to ride them, like all the time. And a funny story, I have story times for everything, Ian. But a funny thing is, I remember when he first purchased it, he purchased it from a shop down the block, right? So when he was riding it home, the police pulled him over because one of them was spray painted black. Um, so when the police pulled him over right in front of our house, and I remember we had a little Haitian neighbor, and I remember the Haitian neighbor. Now she never spoke English, like we never knew what she was talking about, but she was so nice. We always used to say hi, like she was just so sweet. And this time she spoke English. She came out because she seen the police pull him over and was like messing with him because they were trying to say that he stole it. So she came out and she said, "No, he's a good man. He has children. He's a good man. Get away. Get away." It was so funny. But obviously the police went and checked the VIN and they were like, "Okay, it's not stolen." And he's like, "I just purchased it." And I went onto them and I was like, "Here's the receipt. Like we literally just purchased it." Yeah, it was old lady. Yeah. But I used to be so scared when he used to ride it because one of his friends' dads had a four-wheeler and he went to ride it, and I guess he like pulled off too fast and the whole four-wheeler flipped like backwards and crushed him and he died. So I always used to be like so terrified, and the day he sold it I was like actually happy that he sold it because it was like there's no need for it. Like just ride a bike or something. Like no, I'm just joking, but it was like I used to be scared. And then you're really supposed to ride them like in the grass. But being from Fort Lauderdale, it's not the country. Like everybody rides dirt bikes, four wheelers, everything in the street. So he's so used to that. So he used to just ride it in the street, even though we still have like little paths that everybody like rides their four wheelers through, and there's like little squads that like come together and ride their four wheelers and stuff. But yeah, an e-bike. I don't even know what that's an electric bike, right? I would like an electric bike. I like little scooters and stuff like that. But motorcycles and stuff like that, like extreme stuff, it's like, yeah, I'm scared. I don't know. And then the four-wheeler, he always used to ride it in the street, and you know the tires are not really good for the street and blah 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 blah, I guess. But yeah, he got rid of it, so I don't have to worry anymore. Yeah, he likes the extreme stuff too. But yeah, so pretty much now that I'm thinking about it, his hobby is cars. He loves cars. He loves like stuff like that. So he likes working on cars. He's he looks on auction on websites, looking at cars. Like he likes cars. I guess that's his hobby right now. He likes cars. I'm getting tired. It's almost time for me to, well, not almost. I still have 30 minutes, but boats. Nah, he's not into boats. Well, no, he's not into boats. Do you like boats? I like boats. I don't have a problem with boats. I haven't been on a lot of boats. Yeah, I haven't been on a lot of boats, but I don't have a problem with boats. I don't know. I know that I wouldn't be the type of woman like kayak. Always want to. I've been on a kayak one time when I was younger. One time with my cousin, but I haven't gone kayaking or nothing like that. Now that when I was small, I didn't care. I left all that stuff. But now that I'm older, and all of this stuff that you watch on the news and stuff, it's like, it like messes with my head. I always think the worst. Like I don't know. I'm weird like that. Yeah, it was fun when I went when I was smaller, but now that I'm older, it's like I don't know. I'd be thinking of the worst. Like I wouldn't want to go on a boat now and go. Well, I might go on a boat, but like I wouldn't be the type of woman to be like in love with sailing and going on boats and stuff, because I would be thinking the worst. Like, what if there's a storm? What if we drown? What if the boat sinks? Like, what if we get stranded? Like, stuff like that. I'm crazy. How many staff on with you? There should be. See, I'm working the first floor. So there should be somebody on the second floor, somebody on the third floor, and then on the other side of the building there should be 4 people on the other side of the building, or 3 people on the other side of the building. So on my side, I think there's somebody on the second floor and there's somebody on the third floor, because I'm working the first floor. So yeah. This guy on the TV is such a good liar. He told the detective, I told her, shut up, shut up, shut up, and then she passed out. That's such a lie. What do you mean? No, you killed her. Or you hit her, or did something to make her pass out. You can't tell somebody, shut up, shut up, shut up, and they pass out. Come on. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I have the TV like really low though, because I don't want to get like a copyright strike. I think one time I did a live here, and I was on the other side of the building, and we were watching a movie, and I was live, and I think like my live caught the movie, and I didn't get a strike for it. I guess the person granted me rights, but I think it was, I don't know if it was music or if it was the TV, but I don't know. I want to be safe than sorry. Yeah, I hear that copyright about. Yeah, so. And then right now there's music playing in the background, but it's really low. That's why I'm like trying to talk, because I don't want it to pick the music up. Apparently it's gonna get worse, and that's why I want to like hurry up and get monetized before it gets worse and more rules keep coming on. Because now, like not too long ago, probably like last month or 2 months ago, remember the rule of you have to have 1,000 people in order to go live and stuff. I'm so happy that I already had 1,000 people, so the rule didn't affect me. But I want to get monetized already, because if new rules come up, it's going to be more difficult for me. Like, but my watch hours suck. No matter how many times I go live, my watch hours suck. Like, suck. And I've been going live since for a long time. Tell me about your mom-in-law. What do you want to know about her? She does the same job I do. She's Jamaican. She's a wonderful person. I love my mother-in-law. She would do anything for me. We get along good. My mom is 75. Really, Ian? Okay. It's not bad. She's, I don't want to put her age out there, but she's in her 50s, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, she's just wonderful. She's wonderful. I love my mother-in-law. All families get into little arguments here and there, but we know we love each other. Even in those 5 minutes, we're like, we hate each other, or maybe for like a day we hate each other, and then we love each other. So yeah. I'm 50 with 3 siblings. Okay. I would not think you're that old, Ian. I promise you. Well, you're not old, but you know what I mean. I thought you were like way younger. With 3 siblings. Well, you have 2 sisters, 2 brothers, 1 brother, 2 sisters. No, that don't make sense. 1 brother, 1 sister, 2 sisters, 2 brothers. Amazing. Oh, it's a trip. Yeah, for real. Yeah, you don't even like act. I'm in shock. Yeah, but I feel like that's how I'm gonna be too. Like when I'm old, I keep saying old, and you're not even freaking old. But when I'm older, I feel like I'm not gonna feel like I'm that old. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like I'm gonna be. I know 24 is not. I'm still young, but I honestly like time flies. Like time flies. Like I feel like I'm 18. Well, I'm tired and like pooped, but like I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm as old as I really am. I'm happy I made it. 50's enough for me. No, don't say that, Ian. You gotta live for as long as you can. If you're suffering, then you just need to get some medication that can calm you down, if you know what I mean, and you'll be okay. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. It's true, you know. You know, 50 is good. Yeah. You're still up and running and working and yeah, it's sad. Like, I don't even want to talk about it, I'm getting in my feelings. It's just crazy what's going on in this world. And now that I have children, it's like, oh well, my bones crack all the time, Ian. My bones crack all the time, so don't feel bad. But it's sad, bro. Now that I have children, it's like my knees are shot. Did they ever tell you that you gotta get knee? Well, I know people. Well, you're young. You're young, so probably when you get older, you might need like knee replacement surgery. But you're young, so you don't have to worry about that. Is it raining? I don't know. That was scaring me. What time is it? 9:38. I'm gonna start getting ready to go. My neck cracks. Fine. My hands are cramping. You'll be fine. You didn't see where I'm good though. Exactly. Exactly. You didn't see what happened to me just now on live? My hand was like all messed up just now. I was getting like cramps in my hands and stuff. But hold on 1 second, Ian. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. I'm still here. When I leave, I'm probably gonna call my husband just to tell him that I'm leaving, and then probably continue my live if I can, if he doesn't stay on the phone and talk me to death like he always does. So I'll try to come back on live. Well, I'll try to stay on live on my way to driving home. I gotta return the stuff in them. I have like I'm staying till you buffer. Yeah, I'm just giving you the heads up because I gotta call him. It's near 3 a.m. Really? It's 9:41 where I am right now. But I might go take some more oranges for my kids because my kids really like oranges. So I might go do that since I don't have nothing else to do. I'm up with the dogs, got coffee. Yeah, I drank coffee earlier. For some reason, I felt like I drink like 3 cups of coffee, actually. I feel like coffee makes me tired, but now that I'm like, I don't know, on live, I feel like it's not, like, I'm not tired. Well, let me put my sweater on because it's kind of cold here. I love me an orange. It's instant coffee. Okay. Instant, whatever it is, it's still good. But, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I bought my kids a bag of oranges, like the day before yesterday, and the whole bag is done. So, and they have free oranges on the job, so I'm like, I'm just gonna take some oranges and bring them home to my babies so they can eat it tomorrow. I mean, it's free, right? Why sure why? 9:41. Almost done. What pure OG juice you buy? Well, OG, I don't buy a lot of orange juice unless like my husband is sick. But I buy Tropicana. He likes the no pulp, but I actually like the pulp. But I don't drink orange juice that often. We don't really drink orange juice that often. New York breakfast. Yeah, so yeah. I have a pimple on my head. I'm just waiting till like 9:50 to go drop these keys home. Gotta have bits. I'm a bits man. Gotta have bits. Yeah, I like the pulp, but he doesn't like the pulp. He only drinks it when he's sick. And an ice cube. Yeah, I like ice with like. I haven't even really been drinking anything with ice lately, but I do love ice. I used to like chew ice a lot, but I heard it's bad for your teeth and like your iron. And I have for your iron, and I have low iron, so I stopped. I like OJ mixed with grapefruit. Oh, okay. It's not bad. I never tried that before. Orange with grapefruit. I'm like literally walking around in a circle. I'm waiting to go home, like, but there's another lady from my agency, and she was working on the other side, and she's like leaving to go home, so I'm like about to do the same thing because I want to go home. 5 alive, got mango. Good night. Yeah, I'm gonna go turn this key in. I'm supposed to go all the way to memory care to turn this in, but then you would have to walk back. So I'm gonna just give this to you, and then you can let me out. Yeah, I'm with the same agency as her, so. Thank you. Have a good night. Okay, hold on. If he talks me to death and I'm on the phone for a little while,